Good morning, everybody. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am yet. But my name is Toby, and I woke up this morning with the desire to just start this channel. I've been planning everything over there where my little tiny living room is. Look, I'm even having a hard time. Where do I look? Okay, I'm going to look up here where the countdown of the time is. Okay, guys, this is happening. Well, it was supposed to happen live, but I didn't realize that with YouTube, you have to already have 50 subscribers to go live. What in the world? And the desire was there. I was like, I'm doing it. So let me start from the beginning. I'll do a quick rundown of this. I decided to start a YouTube channel a few months ago. And I keep finding the right moment, the right time. I have my ring lights. I ordered them from Temu and they weren't the best. So I need to buy a something American maybe. Oh Lord, should I even say that on live? Like, wait, I'm not even live yet. Okay, you know what I mean. Anyway, I got my little setup over there in the living room. It's a little desk that my sister donated for the cause. My daughter helped me bring it up to my apartment. I've got a banner that I thought would work. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm in my bedroom right now. I'm on my bed. I literally just slid up and boom, it hit me. It hit me. And I said, you know what? What am I waiting for? I just had the most amazing experience of my life right now. One of the many, many experiences, but something that was new to me. An experience that I said, if I had my YouTube channel, I would be sharing this right now. And pardon, I didn't wash my look. I didn't remove make. I don't wear makeup. I just put on some eyeliner and some cream color on the cheeks, and that was it. I haven't even brushed my teeth. I'll admit I was munching on some pistachios. But anyway, um, this is live on video, but live. It really is live. It's no planning, no nothing. I'm wearing my muumuu. I just got up and I said, Lord, what I went through last night, I wish I could share it. And it was just incredible. I'll tell you what happened. And I'll get to who I am, why I'm doing this. I'll get to it. But I want to get to the point of what happened to me last night. A few coworkers got together. And in an effort to get a friend of mine kind of out of her comfort zone, I was like, I'll go, let's go. Come on, let's go. Not realizing that I come from a problem of alcoholism. I come from depression. It's a story. There's a backstory behind this right here. It's a long backstory, and that's why I want my channel, because I want to share that with you guys. If anybody's interested in knowing what happens in little apartments in Dallas where there's single women that live there who are 55 and you think they have it together, but we don't. Some of us don't. Most of us probably don't. And you know what? It's okay because we're on a journey. But I will say this, and this is why I wanted to jump on right now. I still don't even know where to look. So if you see me going crazy eyes and all, it's because I'm like trying to get used to, do I look at the, okay, let me get past that. I'm going to keep looking right there. Okay. So anyway, I went to this gathering and it was supposed to be at a location here in a very hip little vibey town close to by where I live. And half of the establishment is a restaurant, and then you hop on over to the other side, and on the other side it's like a bar slash club. It's more of a bar for people 55, 50, maybe 45 and up, maybe, but mostly 50 and up. And my coworkers, we're all in our 50s. I went there, and I used to go there all the time before, always. But it's been more than 5 years that I no longer have that life. And it's been about a year and a half, almost, yeah, a year and a little more than a year, but almost 2 years, let's put it this way. Who's counting? I heard somebody say, like, for people that are recovering alcoholics, why are you counting the days? Why? Why are you counting days? You're counting days because maybe somehow in the back of your head you're going to be able to say, at day 568 I relapse. So I said that makes sense. So folks out there, if you count days, don't do it. Don't do it. Just give it all to God. Give it all to him. Don't. So me, I don't know. I'm not even counting days. I know it was December 9 of 2023. How many days that was, I don't know. But anyway, that was the moment that God made a miracle in my life. And I'll get into that later on in my channel. But for today, for right now, and for the reason that this is just the groundbreaking of my channel in my moo, is that when I was there at that club, yeah, I like music, and I like the music. It was, those 80s, some 70s, stuff that we vibe to, even 90s stuff. And I was like, yeah, and I was bobbing my head and singing along to some of the songs. The band, the reason why I went was because I don't know if it was planned, but my friend invited us, and it was her friend's band playing for the last time. So that's the little backstory on that. What happened after the music went on, the lights were off already. I don't know how to explain it. I was vibing with the music, and in and out of that, I would look at people, and I almost felt like I was judging them. I wasn't judging them. Like I would look, and the first thing that I thought was the job of Christ when he walked on the face of this earth for 33 years. It must have been so exhausting, because while I was there, and I think I was there for like 2 hours, I got to see something in people's eyes that I couldn't leave it alone. And as soon as I woke up, it hit me, and I said, what was it that I was feeling? And what I was feeling was, I saw people. So Christ, when he walked on this earth, he already knew this person, that person, this multitude, that multitude. They all have a choice to make. Some have already made that choice. Hello. Some have already made their choices. Some have already decided what they want for their life. Are you that person that has already decided? And that's what came to me. That's what hit me, where I was looking at people. I saw a lot of people that were drunk. And as a matter of fact, I have gone to that place, and I used to be a regular before COVID. I want to say 8 years ago, I was a regular at this place. And I had just forgotten about it because that's not my life anymore. But I saw a few faces of then alcoholics that would sit at the bar and drink and throw them back and throw them back and throw them back. And back then, before even Uber exploded, there would be cabs lined out in the front of this place. I mean, I'm telling you, I'd be there from the moment they'd open till the moment they'd close. And those same people, I would see them walk out, and I would say, oh my goodness, I'm not like they are. But I really was, because I was dealing with my own alcoholism. Maybe it wasn't so visible like theirs, And I know I'm jumping all over the place because I just have so much that I want to say. And I think I need to break. I'm not. This is live. And when I say live, I mean it's happening live in my bedroom. I'd show you what my bedroom looks like, but no, that for later. I mean, hey, and the plan wasn't to show you my bedroom, but this happened like this. I just grabbed a clip. I put this on. Nothing. I didn't even want. Anyway. Okay. What I saw were broken and lost people. I saw people that had already made the decision, because just looking at them, there was a sense, like a vibe. And when you're vibing, when you're in the zone, and I know this sounds funny, I was in a club, but I felt so connected to God, where I said, Lord, I'm looking at people with the compassion that you saw people when you walked on this earth. I saw them, and all I felt was compassion. I did. I'm not going to cry. I felt compassion for them because I saw a variety of things. I saw people that were hopeless with the alcohol. I saw women, both. I saw men and women with the alcohol, where when I saw them, I saw myself. And I said, you know what? These people they just don't know where to go, where to turn, where the answer is, how to quit, how to stop, what day do I start? Maybe they stopped 50 times already and they couldn't, and they're back there. Today was the night. Maybe some of those people broke their countdown of, like I said, don't keep track of how long you've been sober. No, we shouldn't be doing that. But when I saw some people and faces that I had seen 8 years ago in the same predicament, in the same spot, in the same condition, and if not worse, I wanted to cry, but I was being in a celebratory spirit for my friends, with my coworkers, that I couldn't let go of it. But in the back of my head, I just kept thinking about how their joy was, it boiled down to the little joint on the strip in Addison, Texas. What is that? That's not life. They're tied to that. That man that I saw 8 years ago hailing to a cab because he could barely stand up, he was still there. I was like, oh my goodness. But who am I to judge? It's called a journey. And what journey are you picking? Some people that I saw there had already made their choice. Some people that I saw there, I saw hopelessness. And is this where I should be? I guess. Let me start having fun. Let me start vibing with the music. Let me see if I get joyous. I saw people, I can't tell you, it's almost like I recently heard this man say that if you connect well enough with who you are and with the Lord, and if you give your life to the Lord wholeheartedly, you'll be able to understand people with Jesus's eyes. And I actually felt like that. I actually felt like that yesterday, where I saw them while I was sipping my Diet Coke. I was like, and by the way, I'm not a Diet Coke drinker. I just wanted a soda, and the thought of 18 teaspoons, I think, is it 18 teaspoons of sugar in the Coca-Cola, I was like, no, I'll just do Diet Coke. Even though Diet Coke is not a part of my diet, I would rather drink water. But I don't know, I ordered a Diet Coke, with something I used to do before, but now I for the last year and a half, I've been doing a clean diet, as clean as can be. I'm not lying. I do cheat here and there when I'm with my sister. We tend to cheat. We go to favorite restaurants and we indulge on carbs and all. But anyway, going back to, and I'm sorry, you're going to find, I think I'm going to get better at that. I'm going to get better at staying focused and not venturing off into side conversations. It's a family thing. My sister, my daughters, we all do it. Everybody makes fun of us. I'm going to change, guys. I promise you I am. So for today, forgive me for all the criticism. Forgive me for all, if the hair doesn't look right, if the skin doesn't look right, if it looks like I have makeup under my eyes, it's because I do. I didn't even brush my teeth. I'm missing a few teeth, which... okay, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I do snack in my bed. Yeah, I was snacking on pistachios. But anyway, going back to this moment that just, I could see people's faces. And I didn't see letters and little signs over their heads. But it was a connectedness that I could feel the pain. I could feel the loneliness. I could feel the depression, the sadness. I could feel the desire of, I saw women there that were maybe not wanting to go home alone that night, on the prowl. And the reason why I'm describing them that way is because I used to be that woman. I used to be that woman. And anyway, but going there yesterday kind of set something off in my heart, because I've been asking the Lord, I've been telling him, Lord, teach me to love people with the eyes that you loved people. Teach me to prepare me for heaven is the one thing. That's the first thing I pray for every morning, is prepare me for heaven, Lord. But then what fun would heaven be if I don't bring everyone that I love and know and people that I'm meeting with me? You know, what joy do I get out of that? No joy. Heaven is for everybody. It's a free ticket to paradise. It's the true paradise. You know how we hear songs that ticket to paradise? No, this is the real ticket to paradise. It really is. But anyway, I'm already seeing, I'm jibber jabbering for 15 minutes. I'm going to close this to tell you guys that I have a lot to bring to my channel. Things that I want to share. I want to talk more on what it was that I felt last night going into this situation where so many of us are there right now. Tonight, many of us are probably preparing to hit the club, to hit the scene. Some of you have already made the choice of where your final destination is going to be. You have, because you haven't opened your heart up to the opportunity of hearing out God. But my request to you is to rethink it. Just like when you're going to do a big purchase, like when people buy a home, they think and rethink. When they're going to buy a fancy car, they think and rethink. When they're going to go on a destination for a vacation, they think and rethink. They check their monies, their checks and balance. That's the word, checks and balances. Have you done your checks and balances with your life? Are you really picking the right thing? You know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with listening to music and vibing, but are you going there for the next high? Are you is that what you equivalent your high to? Is the Saturday night? And then I come to find out that some people do this every day of the week. And you know, I'm not judging them, but I do know this. I know that if they had something else to fill their life, they wouldn't be doing that, because it's empty entertainment. What is this? Like, I came home, I was tired because my cutoff time is 9:30, 10. So I had to take a nap. I'm not lying to go. I took a nap like from 2 to 4:30. And then I said, I need to go and get zinged. I went swimming, and I had to prepare for tonight, because that's no longer my life. My life isn't the club. My life isn't drinking. But I found a replacement for that. And it's not only a momentary replacement, it's an eternal replacement. Oh my God, I'm going on 18 minutes. Okay, I'm cutting this short. Welcome to my channel. It's happening. This is the beginning of many, many journeys. If you want to walk with me through life, through my journey, maybe I can help you in some way. Join me. Please join me. I'm also learning about the Bible. I've been a Christian most of my life, I would say. But for the last year and a half, I want to tell you that is the first time I'm actually living like I should have been living with the label Christian. This is the first time I'm doing Bible in the year. Yeah, that too. This is the first time I'm praying every single day. Not because it's on the calendar, because I choose to. Choices, that's what it's all about. Choices. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I'm coming back. I don't know when I'm coming back. Now that I broke the ice, I might be doing this 2-3 times a day. Should I? I don't know. Please be nice about your criticisms. Please. I'm new at this, so I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. And you know with whose help? With the Lord Jesus' help. I love you, folks. I love you. My heart goes out to each and every single one of you that stayed this long, that watched me for 19 minutes already. Okay, see you later. See you soon. Have a beautiful, blessed day. God bless you. And I'm going to talk to you about what ram in the bush is next time.